Alright, let's consider the next example here. We have a group of 100 people, 28 of which have a first initial R. So that means that their first name begins with the letter R. And 11 have a last initial of R. So their last name begins with the letter R. And 6 have both first and last initial R. If a person is selected at random, find the probability that the person has a first or last initial R. So we're looking for the probability of the first initial being R, or, so this is telling us that we have a union, or we have a last initial R. So according to our union formula, we need the probability of the first initial plus the probability of having the last initial minus the probability of having both, because we've double counted here. So minus the probability of having the first and the last initial both be R. And so let's see, the first initial being R, we see that there are 28 people who have a first initial of R out of our group of 100. So our probability for the first initial of R is 28 out of 100. Plus, now how many people have a last initial of R? We had 11 people with a last initial of R, and so we get 11 out of 100 as our observed probability for having a last initial of R. Minus, and now we want to look at the intersection, people who have both. So there are 6 people who have both a first and a last initial of R. So we will subtract 6 out of 100, leaving us with a final answer of 28 plus 11 minus 6, all out of 100, and that should come out to 33 out of 100. So we can leave our answer as a fraction, or you could rewrite it as a decimal, 0.33.